Victoria. I am the founder of my own company, which is a jewellery design and making company. And I have joined DrivenWoman about a year ago, and I'm loving it. Before joining DrivenWoman, I was in a point in my life where I was looking at all the aspects of my life wheel. So it was finance, relationships, health, well-being, all of it. And I was doing it for already just for like a year, 2 years, I think, which was great. I was very much in a researching mode. But I found that it was quite tough to do this on my own, because I did have family and friends, they were very supportive, but sometimes you need like an outside sort of guidance.
Like a sounding board.
Yes, exactly. And like a neutral sort of point of view. And so I found DrivenWoman, funny enough, on social media. So I think it was Instagram or something, because I was actually looking for a group to join, which is supportive, which is also, feels safe, kind of feels like safe to just tell your story, to say what you would like to achieve, but you don't really know how. So it's just kind of like somebody also maybe to listen to what you have to say. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I figured that I took like one step forward and then 2 steps back, and I was just tired of that whole like, oh, I can't figure it out. I know there's something, but something is holding me back. So that's why I thought, oh, maybe, I need some kind of feedback and everything. And so that's where I started to look for women's groups, just because I thought it was maybe because already I wanted to build a business that it was around sort of well-being and a business for women. I thought that was a great way to just start. And that's when, I found you. Another point that I wanted to just highlight is I've done all that research, so I was in a mode of then a doing mode, so taking actions and accountability. So that was also one way I thought, I need some help there. I was looking for a group that was not only about business. So I found a few groups that were very inspirational, very, very good for my business that I wanted to build. But then I wanted to have a group that is about lifestyle, about every aspect of your life, because in the end, whatever we build, whatever we do, if we don't feel happy inside of us or in all the other pillars of our lives, then nothing else is working. So you're just kind of running on empty and just destroying your energy. So, and also I find it's not, for me, the big thing was just living an authentic life. And that's kind of, I think, is the basics of everything that I do. So what I like when I join the groups is about that we kind of go around the group and talk about what has been happening for us in the last month, and what either it can be like what we have achieved or what we haven't as well, because I think it's not only about showing how great we are and how much we have achieved. I think it's also about sharing your challenges and even sharing your fear of why something didn't happen that you wanted to do. And I think that is also important, because then we don't lie to ourselves as well and just wear masks as if we are perfect. I think that's what I like about the group is challenging myself, and I think others too, to be vulnerable in the group and showing that it's okay to show that we're not perfect and we haven't figured everything out. I think that's one aspect that I like, is that it's also, if you don't like to do it outside in the big world, you do it in a small group, and you practice that to show who you are and who you want to be and how it feels like. So that's one aspect. And also what I really appreciate in the group is, so once we have shared, it's not only about sharing and talking, because we women are very good at that, but it's about the exercises that we do at the end. And I find that is a plus point that other groups don't have. It's actually looking at topics like fear, topics like getting out of your comfort zone, what does it feel like, what do we have to do to get, or topics that actually require introspection in ourselves. And we don't always have time to do that. It's discipline. So if we have a monthly group where it actually helps us to look at topics that maybe we haven't looked at for a while and how it impacts our lives, I think that's really good. I think for me that was a difference, that it's not only about accountability, it's also about then looking at discussing topics and exercising and sharing if we want to, but really having a calm time to really look at all the challenging topics that basically in each month we talk about, we discuss. I think that's one of my favorite pieces, because it kind of challenges me and everyone else.